Alright, welcome back guys to session 2. So for this session we're going to be looking at fine motor skills. Does anyone know what fine motor skills are?
Making much bit smaller movements.
Yeah, so fine motor skills are particularly focused on the hands and the fingers. So fine motor skills is what we use all the time to, do up shoelaces, to do buttons, to do zips. It's about the strength and the dexterity of your fingers, so being able to grab. This is called the pincer grip. So this is one of the main things that we're wanting to help children develop, the control of these two fingers, as well as the strength in their hands. So children naturally are, doing things all day, every day, where they are working their hand muscles, like encouraging them to dress themselves, pulling up their pants, doing buttons, zips and all of those things as well. But when they're at the age of 3 and 4, we want to be providing experiences to help kind of direct the learning with their hands too, so they you can actually sort of assess how they're going and how their fine motor control is developing. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to provide a few different experiences that are really good for children to kind of practice using those fine motor skills. And then we're going to do some crafts as well, which are also a really awesome way and a fun thing to be doing for children too. So has anyone used or done any particular experiences that helps the fine motor control development at work before? Or not even at work, but with little cousins babysitting or anything like that?
Well, we have those, I don't know what you call them, but the little bead things, you've got to move through the little track.
Yeah.
What are they called?
No, that's the computer one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they love it.
Yeah.
Or beads, like having a snake of string and putting different beads on it to make a necklace.
Yeah, we're going to do that today.
The jewelry making.
Yeah, that's one they'd love to do because they can make something and then they can wear it, they get excited to be able to kind of produce their own thing. So what we'll start with, I'll go and grab them. These ones are just, this is just like a nice little task for the children to do, just to kind of practice that pincer grip. So what we're going to do is just basically take an earbud, don't wear anything, and poke it through. So that's just using the fingers solely basically to push, and obviously, they need to be decently strong to do that task. So like a 2-year-old wouldn't really be able to do it because they couldn't hold and press down quite so well, but probably a 3-year-old would be able to do it and a 4-year-old should be able to do it. So this is a really good thing because, it's super basic. This is just obviously with things that you have lying around your house, but it's just a really good thing to do, and children get excited by this. So have a go. Have a practice. So when you do that, you can kind of feel those fingers doing the work.
You definitely need
I don't have to think about it as an adult.
No, not at all.
It's just
But and it's sometimes tricky for children because they just don't have, their hands can be quite clumsy still. So it's about really kind of visualizing the work to just 2 fingers.
And you try alternate between, obviously you want to find out whether, actually, at what age do you know if they're right-handed or left-handed?
You can notice from 3 years old just what side they favour when they're doing their drawings with.
Do they now let them go for the
Absolutely.
My brother was supposed to be right-handed.
Yeah, well, I'm a lefty, and when I was at school, they would encourage me to use my right hand.
Yeah.
But now, there's absolutely no reason to push for, using the right side.
But should you encourage the children to use both hands in this exercise?
Yeah,
or just naturally do, or just,
No, you can absolutely encourage them to use both hands. Yeah.
So you said 3-year-olds it might be able to do it, and 4-year-olds.
A lot of 3-year-olds would be able to do this. They might find it a little bit trickier because these are very sort of thin, intricate, so it's quite an intricate thing to do.
So what cues are you giving them if they are struggling?
Basically, this is just for them to have fun with and
Okay.
just try and push it in. Well, obviously you demonstrate it first to the child so they can see. And because it is such a basic thing, most 3-year-olds would attempt it and probably be able to do it. Yeah. Cool.
Most 3-year-olds would be able to.
Alright. Okay, so ready for the next challenge? So that's basically like a very beginner exercise just on using those fingers. And there are just so many things that you can do with things that you have lying around the house that work those muscles. So this is one of them. Okay. The next thing is a little bit trickier.
Oh.
So pegs are really good to use because it's basically like an exercise for those fingers.
Yeah.
So we use pegs and also tongs too because that's more of the whole hand movement. But pegs is specifically for the pincer. So what we're going to do, everyone grab a peg. We're going to do passing the earbud around the circle.
Wow, really
So
hard to
4-year-olds.
No, but it's hard because you know what, in there, you're going to...
That's
through,
like I mean, the pegs are. It is quite tricky.
Challenge.
So this is something that 4-year-olds would absolutely love to do. Ooh. Because it's a really basic concept.
So you wait till I'm holding
Yeah,
it.
they would have like quite a bit of a challenge trying to do
Because
that.
you've got to wait for the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being patient.
As well as using earbuds,
I've
you
got to
could
figure it
use
out.
little cotton balls as well. Like the little cotton balls, they're probably a bit easier to grab. So maybe if the children are having trouble with these and they're getting a bit frustrated, you might want to move just to cotton balls, and that way, and that way they have a bit more success. Lovely.
Oh, you got a double?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we'll get it.
Not so easy.
Maybe extras.
Yeah.
Maybe try my turn.
Yeah, try it.
Alright, go down and we'll double up.
That's it. Let's see if we can go a bit faster.
Am I doing double?
Oh, no.
Weird.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, what's going on? I can't keep up.
Alright. Speed.
Go. Okay, I have another challenge up. Now that we have done this for a little bit, and we can kind of do this one, we're going to incorporate the first exercise with this one. So this is something you could do with children probably more the age of 5, who are really into like competitive games. Like last year I had like a group of boys who just wanted to be doing competitive games all day, every day. So this is something that they would love. So get into pairs. What we're going to be doing, it's going to be, so if M sits here, maybe Tom, can you sit here? Tom, you have to take it from Emma and then place it in the Pringles tub.
Or we can be
So going across your body.
What do we...
Yeah, so Lou, you start over here. So we're going to see which pair can get the most earbuds into their Pringle container.
Oh, no.
Alright?
Team.
So this is like a proper
One at a time, right?
I'm just going to empty. Yeah, just do one at a time.
Speed skills.
Has everyone got a peg?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, back in the jar, thank you.
She's competitive.
Run your around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Hit you
What's
down.
my idea?
on your marks. I'm watching for cheating.
Yeah, just
Get
Just
set.
watching her.
It's your routine.
And go. Go, go, go. That's it.
Slowly smooth and smooth is fast.
Yes.
Oh no.
Come on, you
Sorry,
guys.
Em.
It's alright.
Oh, keep going. Em and Tomo have got this.
No, come on.
Keep
we
going.
can go.
We've got chemistry.
That's it.
Cute.
It's quite intricate though. You're gonna be really-
Yeah. And it actually exercises those
Yeah.
finger muscles, you know? So they actually get stronger just from doing this kind of
That's
thing.
enough.
Maybe we should do this at home.
Yeah. Next week,
It's a good team building.
we'll
exercise.
re-challenge you next weekend.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 more minute to get as many in as you can.
We do the escape room.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we have to do this.
we do. And then go.
Oh, Tom, come on.
Oh, you dropped that one as well.
Focus, Tom.
Oh no, sorry, Amy.
No, you got it. Come on.
I think Tom and Emma are racing ahead.
Oh,
Goodness.
Alright,
I don't know
let's go
about
to it.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Get out of my way! Oh, that's cheating.
That's not cheating at all.
Actually, I never said I had to do one at a time.
Alright,
Okay.
Right, there's one left. A
Okay,
minute,
now count how many of
a
us
minute is
have.
not up.
Oh.
Who has the most?
10, 12, 16, 18, 19. Yeah, 19.
19.
19.
Oh, that's not
No,
fun.
that's not. You didn't count them.
That's not fun.
You
to
count them
do.
properly.
It's not a draw. That's crazy. Would you call it catching up?
Yeah. We did that 16 times.
I told you it was 20.
20.
No!
He's counting the whole way.
Well,
Yeah,
I just saw that you missed one before.
Drop one in.
Well done.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh,
bang,
okay.
whoever's in here, so you
Proud
got
of you.
12 on that. Good job.
Cute.
Okay, I've got a little video to show you now that just kind of discusses.
Sorry, I'll get them next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have got the other big.
Between the ages of 2 and 5, children also improve dramatically in their ability to control and coordinate fine motor activity, skills that involve fine body movements, like the hands and fingers. William, who is 2.5 years old, is just beginning to have enough fine motor control to be able to eat with a spoon with some success. As children gain more control over the muscles in their fingers, hands, and wrists, and as hand-eye coordination improves, they can manipulate puzzle pieces more easily. By the age of 3 or 4, most children have graduated from simple puzzles designed for ease of handling to more complex ones.
By 4 or 5, children are able to cut, draw, paint, and write. While their skills are clearly still developing, they are laying the foundation for the handwriting they'll practice in school. Twenty-month-old Tessa, for example, is not able to draw a recognizable picture, although she clearly has intent. Caroline's increased ability to hold the marker and to coordinate her wrist movements results in artistic representations which we can easily recognize.
Cool. So you notice in that video, basically, as the child gets older, the things that they're controlling and coordinating become smaller and smaller. So like when they're just a little baby, it's just about placing a block just doing a wrist movement. And then as they get smaller, as the children get older, the items that they're using can become smaller and smaller. And what was I going to say? One thing that's great for that is doing lots of arts and crafts, which is what we're going to do next. And having children using lots of things in the environment that are kind of like tools. So using staplers, sticky tape dispensers where they have to carefully, pull off the sticky tape and rip it off the sharp part. All of those things that they're doing every day is helping to build up their fine motor control. Okay, so I'll get our first craft activity. So, first thing we're going to do is some beading. So, take a piece of thread. This is just really the right length for a bracelet. So, you can kind of just go ahead and make your own little bracelet. So as you can see, there's different size little cotton balls. So this probably, you'd find some 3-year-olds would be able to do this, depending on the maturity and the level of fine motor development.
Like marshmallow beads.
Yeah.
Where do you buy this, by the way?
These are from Big W. So what I do, what we have in our program at the moment is we have a lot of really, much smaller than these, the really super intricate beads that they have to carefully pick up out of the bowl. And it's really, it takes a lot of hand-eye coordination to bring it up and carefully put it on the thread. And with something like this, when you've got a variety of different...
Someone want to trade a little red for a big red?
Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh, that's so cool.
Okay.
If anyone needs me to tie it, you can take it home.
Look at that.
Yeah, I love this well. You can make one for Alia.
And I'm just like thinking like that.
I went straight for the multi colour.
Just need some blue.
Red,
white, and blue.
Oh, yeah. So for 3-year-olds, you could use bigger beads, and for 4-year-olds, and as they got older, you can use much smaller beads.
Notice that one. So you got
One thing, Tom, that's a good point when you mentioned patterns there. You can introduce mathematical concepts to them, like making a pattern. So you can have a big, small, big, small, big, big, small, big, big, small, and you can draw a little picture of what you want them to follow. So they have to create that pattern and copy the pattern. So that's introducing sequencing.
some few restrictions, isn't it?
Yeah,
Follow rules.
for sure. And then there's, also different sizes that you're introducing to them as well. You could have from big to small, mediums.
The combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. You even managed to tie it yourself then?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. So do you think this is something you might do
I think so.
once?
Yeah.
And they could spend ages.
Yeah, just right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much time would you
Yeah.
allocate
Yeah.
to something like an activity like this in
So-
the classroom?
Yeah, so we had, well,
Like when do kids
I
start
don't
getting bored or
set
lose
it
interest?
up for everyone at the same time. What we generally do, like in the afternoon, say after lunch, I'll put this out and, 5 children will go onto it at a table. They can be there for up to 45 minutes. 45 minutes is quite impressive to be doing something like this for focusing for that long. It can be, from 5 minutes to 45 is the kind of average attention span for the age.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you just give it up.
put it back.
Alright,
Okay.
Too hard for me.
beautiful.
Oh, so really detailed.
It's like a knuckle buster for yours.
So So now that we've got our beautiful bracelets, we're going to grab the next thing. It's a hair tie.
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah. Like defensive, but it looks great.
Alright.
That's the only pet.
Does anybody remember making little origami fortunes? Fortune tellers?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So-
follow.
Obviously, the fortune tellers, you know, you do this exercise with your fingers.
Mm.
So this is a really good one. And also, just making the fortune teller, the tradition of pressing and folding and other exercises that are using your hands. So in a classroom situation, you would do a demonstration first, and quite a few children would probably find it quite tricky to make one of these on their own if they were only
What
4.
kind of age? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so-
think it's a lot older.
There's nothing wrong with giving them some help to make one. Do you guys need any help? Or can
I
you?
can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Make a
try to
demonstration.
I can't.
Yes, I have a
Yeah.
demonstration. Do you remember, Amy?
I think that we just follow it the other way, right?
Yeah.
And then-
Basically, I don't. It's been a long time since I've done it too.
So you need it to move across.
Yeah.
And then you go to the middle.
And then bring it into the middle. Yeah. So basically, just have them all in. And then once it's a square, you bring them all in again.
Yeah.
So even just doing this, like you're using the fine motor skills. And children will play with these like for weeks on end, you know? They
Yeah.
find them very exciting.
I think I heard of these right up until one.
Yeah.
In high school.
In high school.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Got real.
Wow.
Then you go to museum.
Yeah. But actually, do you turn? I think you have to turn it the other way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes, you do.
just to mix it up. Yeah, it's got to go back side. There we go.
And then do you unfold it right on?
Yeah, but I think you kind of like make sure it's all right first. So you have to kind of fold the squares over. How are you going, Tom? Does anyone need any help?
So do you, so you fold it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
You right there, Tom?
No?
Tom
Okay,
is
so this way,
Yeah, and then the other way.
and then the other way.
And then you, that means you can
So-
like hold it.
Yeah, you just make sure that side is pressed. And that side is pressed, and then you can just put your fingers in.
There we go.
Yeah, does that bring back memories?
Yeah. Wow.
That's what Tom doing there. Alright, so now you can think of some things, like some questions for 4-year-olds, like age appropriate things that you would do.
Questions or things that you have to do if you
No, like,
like throw it.
questions.
Do you
So you say like, what's your favourite colour? You could write that into one. And then if it's blue, like you ask them that, and then if it's blue, you put a blue, and then there's a fortune in there.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
maybe you could
So
do
two
red,
colours.
So you do
green,
red, and then you do
yellow,
numbers
blue.
on the inside, I think.
You can kind of do it anyway.
I used to play numbers.
So you do with the
So you do a
numbers?
number to start, and then
One,
But then
two,
it gets
three,
too
4,
complicated.
5,
So,
6.
like, because you
Pick a colour.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We use the colours. We use the colour, yeah.
Well, I think we coloured the insides.
We coloured
But
on
first
the
you ask them a
outside.
number.
And the
Yeah,
first-
it's colour
really?
first.
Yeah.
It's numbers. And you
Yeah.
do that, And then whatever number
What's your
was, you
favourite
go-
colour, then what's your favourite
Then
number?
you need to do the numbers, and then whichever one it lands on is the one you open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and make one. So colour, first of all, you have to colour each square. So it's nice and colourful. Tom, is your
Mine's
colour?
rubbish.
Do you want to swap?
No, it's
Are
okay.
you sure?
I rushed. I shouldn't have rushed.
Let's take your time.
Oh, we're
And
not
then-
doing the entire square.
Yeah. Or you don't have to, but
I'm alternative. I'm just doing abstract squiggles in the middle.
so So obviously using these like quite small crayons are really good for the 4-year-olds as well, so to grip and use those fingers
Color
again.
inside the line.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
Oh, I like that, Lou. Looking good.
I haven't got outside the lines.
Yeah.
This is good for the pencils too.
And then what's the
Yeah.
what do you put underneath each one? Is there
So then let's put that. Okay. Then under here, oh, like on these, I think you had numbers, don't you? Is that what you did? We had like we just write 1, 2, 3, 4.
So why did you choose a colour? Like if you said black, what do I do?
You just, I don't know.
Then you open that side, and then there's 2 numbers, and then you say, "What's your favorite number?" Out of like 7 and 8.
Oh.
So they choose a number.
Oh, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Now what's your favourite number and you choose it? No?
Well, no, then it's
Like,
been a
you
long
always
time.
I remember you always
No,
had
no,
2
no.
choices.
Yeah,
I
so
can't remember how
first,
you would it.
what's your favourite colour? So you say purple, then I say, what's your favourite number? 2 or 3.
So isn't it like, what's your favourite colour? Purple. P, P, U.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
What's
it.
your favourite number? 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then, what's your favourite number again?
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think
yeah.
you're right. You definitely
And then
spelled
you
it
open it up,
out.
it's like, how are you going?
And then you can
Blah, blah,
have
blah.
all kinds of weird sayings in there.
You will have a fun day today.
You will
How
get
come
some chocolate
that's all?
lunch.
You might need a unicorn.
1, 2, 3. Wow. No one looked at
What
mine.
did you
Nothing.
say?
I was like, how have I got 9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, you don't have to have them in order. You do it however you want.
Everyone knows to screw it up.
Red.
Mine aren't fortunes, mine are.
1.
1?
Again? 8. I think I remember
Yeah.
it was like that.
You're going to write that.
Yes! Cool. Exciting. Alright, guys. Start to finish those ones up.
I'm not fill it up.
So you have to write like,
If you'd like to, but otherwise we can move on.
No, I don't.
We've got a few other things.
you.
Keep it age appropriate time.
Fun.
You will have fun today.
Today. You won't have fun today.
We had the best day ever. What did we used to write?
I don't remember. It was like,
I think a lot of them, I feel like around into
Your
like
crush?
4-year-old.
Like, yeah, like
Your
we-
crushes.
Yeah. Well, I remember like you will win $100 and like weird stuff like that.
Martin will forget to speak you up.
Oh, ouch.
nasty.
That was good.
It's not age appropriate.
Free hug. Oh, that's so cute. Is this for Alia? You wrote lots of things in there.
Like, we can play this game.
Yeah, I
So,
really love
that's
it.
April.
Hopefully, depending on what he gets.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not going to finish mine.
Take it home and finish it home. You can make it out of the
They're in my hand. I can't do it.
When you finish,
Cool.
put a little fortune
I
saying
incorporated a gross motor skill in my
Did you? Double points.
What was it? Kick me.
No, it's a little bit more complex.
Oh.
It's probably not doable,
High five.
but yeah, alright. Are you reading it?
Oh.
What's your favourite colour?
You tell me one.
Red.
Okay. R-E-D. 8, 3, 7, 4.
3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 6, 5.
1.
I love this.
Emma chose.
Colour.
Emma chose Tom does 5 sit-ups.
L. O, W.
Number 1.
What's your favourite number?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your favourite number there?
6.
I'm glad that one came first.
You will learn a new skill today.
I wonder what it will be.
Told me to do
It
like
sounds
this.
like
And
Yeah.
then jump
He's refusing.
it. Which one?
Red.
R-E-D. It's cute. You got to choose what number?
4,
1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
You will be lucky.
Oh.
Yes!
Okay.
Amy?
Right, while you keep playing, I'll just get the next things ready.
There you go, Emma.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
8.
Do a
The
hand
width?
sandwich.
Ready?
Go.
Okay guys, so for the next activity, we will be making spider webs. Has anyone done this before?
Nope.
No one?
No.
It must be
I've
really
done
exciting.
big ones.
Have you?
Yeah.
They're
Like
really
really
big.
Yeah, that was when I was little.
Okay, cool. So, everybody take 2 sticks. If you want to do the natural kind, yeah. I thought you might. The natural ones can be a sort of a more comprehensive experience because you can get the children to go outside and find the sticks themselves, and that makes it a little bit more exciting for them as well. So, take a really long piece of wool and cut it off, and then tie your 2 sticks together in an X shape.
Is this long enough?
Yeah. So basically it's just to tie it and then
Oh.
to begin, and then you can get more. That's what you
Okay.
get. You kind of, in an ideal setting, you just have your own ball of wool, so you could just keep going with it.
This is going to be tricky.
It is. This is a very complicated fine motor experience. So that probably, for 4-year-olds that need some help to just tie the string together.
Would you
Maybe-
have the crosses pre-done for them, maybe?
You could, yeah. What you could do is just get them to hold it while you tie it up nice and tight, because you want it to be decently tight. 'Cause if it's falling
Yeah.
apart on them, they're just going to get traumatized
Yeah.
and probably lose a bit of. So when it's nice and tight,
All right, or
yeah, that should be enough. Now I'll give it a little demo once it's tied up.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. The shots.
Lou, I don't know if you have enough string.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I won't.
So
oh,
what we're going to do once you've made the X is just to the back and around, to the back and around. As you do this, it'll strengthen up the X as well. So don't stress if it's not perfectly tight, because this will just tighten it as you go. So okay, you can take over. So this
so
is,
just kind of twisting it around.
yeah, we're going around the back.
Like that.
Yeah. So just all the way around and around. Are you going, Tom? Does anyone need some help to... You right, Amy? Should I hold the X for you?
Yeah, is it time up or?
Yeah. Once you start, going with
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, this is probably a cool one. I needed this, I don't think.
This is great. And this,
So,
is good from age 4 up. You wouldn't want to do it any younger than 4s.
And now
They
let's
definitely
get
need a bit of
more
help.
now that I'm nice and strengthened.
Yeah, so get some more wool and you can...
okay. So what are we doing?
Yeah. So,
Around, like,
moving it from the back. Yeah.
around.
Now which way do you want to go? Like that. And then back.
Okay.
And then around.
Scissors,
You can hang this from your filming in your room. And
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah.
So I'm going.
From the back. You can do it any way.
And you
really.
do different colours, right?
Then you can add different colours if you want to.
This is cool.
Yeah, and this is nice and kind of therapeutic too, if it's a wet day outside, this is something you might want to do to just have everyone focusing on their own little project. It's definitely quite a tricky one though, so it's a good idea to just maybe do it with a smaller group if you could, instead of 20 kids all at once, because then it's a bit of a battle trying to make sure everyone is managing. That's it, Lou. From the back.
Once you get started, it's
So
quite.
you're working.
Luke,
You're working
You
away.
going right around?
I want to do a pattern. I want to do
Okay.
these ones.
You're right. You can do it that way.
But it's slipping, so I probably can't.
You
So
can do it.
you can go around the back. So what's the
So,
pattern?
back.
Around.
Yeah, sort of doing this.
Like that.
Oh, you're going like very close together. I was leaving
Oh.
gaps.
No, I'm
And that's why
making
mine
full-
wasn't working. Okay, no,
Well, I'm just
Oh,
going
right, it keeps growing out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
and
I
then
like
try
the rest.
use the other string.
Yeah, go for it.
I like yours.
Make it a nice knitted sort of.
So are you just doing one side, Lou?
One side flip, and then.
Oh, right. But
go
you won't be
down.
able to join the colours together.
Do you know where the end of the string
I didn't really think about that.
Just so that you know before.
Yeah, thanks for that one. I'll rethink the strategy.
Oh,
Yeah,
where's that
I'm
going?
not good at this stuff.
Amy, where did you put the end of the string?
I don't know.
It's disappeared.
I'm sorry.
Make a new one.
You might have to keep using blue. Did you tuck it in?
No, it's not.
That's so weird.
You just make a new one.
Just make a new end.
I
didn't
yeah.
know.
How much would you like, Emma?
Lots.
Wow.
Those all night. It's very therapeutic.
It's flat.
Right. Yeah, that's
Oh
enough
well.
now.
Otherwise we'll get very tangled.
So you could.
Just tie it onto the stick.
Alright, where's the end
It
going?
doesn't have to be tied onto the string.
This is very tricky.
I know, it keeps
Found it.
disappearing.
Another good one is
That's
the
pretty.
pom poms. When you cut
Yeah.
the two circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually wanted to do that lately.
That one.
Those
Really?
are great.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
look
cool.
at the pom-poms.
We could have done that tonight. That
How
one
do you
takes
do
a
it?
really long time. Like
How do
we'd be
you do
spending
it?
40 minutes
You have
just
two
doing that.
circles, right?
So you just do
Yeah, you cut two
circles,
colours
but you do it
circles
till it's super, super thick, and then you just cut around
in between
like
the two lines.
the outside. Yeah.
What do you
It
mean?
takes a really
So you get like two cardboard circles,
Yeah.
hold in the middle,
Little
like
bit
donuts,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
then you
Round and round
and then when you're done,
Oh.
you cut and then you tie in the middle and it makes a pom pom.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right.
Finished.
Ah, you click.
That's a diamond shape.
It's good. Show me some color.
Yeah.
I think you practically just done
I
that.
know. He was really excited for
Was
it.
he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rose is really sad. She's it's gonna be his.
I could just,
Can
I
Can I
imagine
have
he'd
some
be really
more
excited.
thread, Lewis? After you?
Look at all
Oh, yeah,
this.
finish.
Lots to do.
Oh, I'm going to get all night. It's really good.
This is gonna carry on during MasterChef.
Let us know the battery.
Yeah. The battery comes out. I can see it in the
The
reflection.
red is flashing.
Oh, it's still got like 20 minutes.
Don't you like this
Is
one?
knitting as easy as this?
Kind of.
Cool.
We'll start with bat needles, so it's easier.
Sweet.
You learning how to knit?
I want to. It's my New Year's resolution.
I will learn as well. Mum tried to teach me once and she ended up saying you knit it for some
Yeah, I didn't have much success. My friend Jules tried to teach me when I was on the yachts because there's nothing to do.
Yeah. So when we get to the end, Lila can tell us when it's like 3 or 4 minutes, and
Yeah.
then we'll cut and do that end bit.
Alright,
Cool.
go.
Or don't need to
Alright, so how have you gone with your spider webs? Good.
cut. I'm the best.
Yay!
Oh, finish it.
Cool. Everyone's gonna go.
That's awesome.
That's really good. Yeah. Very professional.
Well, thank you for saying
Alright,
that.
are we ready to move on to our
We are.
final little activity? Okay, so the last thing is super challenging, and this is actually perhaps easy with 4-year-olds to do with dominoes first. So we're going to make card houses. So some of the, like I've done this with kids before, often when you're doing a unit on construction, because we always build with bigger blocks in the kinder, like they always have blocks available to use, but this is doing construction on a whole other kind of level. So extremely intricate, extremely focused, like they can't even breathe too hard or they knock them over.
Yeah.
So they need to be fully immersed in, focusing on the building. And a surface like this is quite good to use because it sort of helps the cards to grip. So just go ahead and build whatever you can. It's definitely not easy. And often the children actually do get quite frustrated. So,
How do you deal with that frustration?
yeah, well, you know, you just try and, you kind of talk about how it is a very tricky thing to do, and the more you practice, the better you'll get. Generally just like the
This is hard. Like,
yeah, the little teepees of them and kind of level that they're at.
I would find that surely kids would get really frustrated quickly as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm already getting frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Because
get
you're
out.
not winning.
Yeah, because I'm not winning. So, you know, I guess you've got to...
Oh my
But knock him down.
And it
What
does
the
get like
hell?
It's not by itself.
This isn't a job though. This is all she does.
and often you know,
Makes-
children do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
start crying if it falls down if they've gotten it up to a certain level.
Oh, gee, I'm about to
I
cry.
got everyone.
I can't do one, guys.
Are you serious?
Well, it's not anymore. I have
I
one.
never fell down. Oh gosh.
There you go. Good
Mhm.
job.
No, do you know why?
They're not stacking anymore.
Do you know why Rhodes is going easier?
Maybe it's
Because
the angle that
she's with the grooves of the rope.
okay.
If you go this way, you get them straight
No,
up.
I was going that way as well, and I couldn't get it to go.
Oh, see, I can't get any higher than one level.
Yeah, I reckon that's just me trying to make an excuse.
Yeah, see, my
Sucking.
dominoes would be a good way
Dominoes is
to
perfect.
start. Yeah,
This is for like when the children have mastered doing the domino building and you're ready for something really tricky. But this is not something that we generally would do with a whole group because it's just
So there's a
little
kid that's a zoomed
quite
ahead,
right. Yeah.
quite capable.
Yeah.
Fucking stuff.
And this is just sort of extreme fine motor control basically. So if you have a little shake or anything, it makes it harder.
No.
Can't drink a lot of coffee before. Isn't it funny how some people find it harder than others?
I just keep knocking him down.
I actually cannot get them. I'm really struggling though.
Yeah.
I just like. Is there something wrong with me?
I honestly don't know how 4-year-olds can do this.
Not all of them, definitely not all of them. Like, this is more suitable for 10-year-olds, but 4-year-olds, there you go. 4-year-olds can have a go.
This level is hard. Are you at second level, Tom? Oh no.
Oh, look at Lewis. That's amazing, Lewis.
Yeah,
Oh, I keep falling down too. Maybe you need to be in that position in.
It's all about how much.
How much fun you're willing to have.
Yeah, that's it.
I want to keep playing with my spider web.
No, we're building card houses.
No, I'm having a lot of trouble too. I don't know what. Maybe it's if they're not quite perfectly straight, aligned. I can't even get them to something like that. I've got them all perfect.
Yes.
Yay! And this
Wow.
is as much about concentration as it is about
Time.
fine motor.
Oh, there we
We're
go.
good at
Yes.
any point. We're good at any point.
What a frustrating process. Second level now.
Right, right? So that was a good last
Yeah.
step.
Oh man.
Wow, Selling.
Quick, yeah. Slow. He can't beat me.
Wow.
Alright.
So while you're
That's
working
three.
on... Tom, I'll just give you pause where you're at. Alright, so now that we've all had a try with card houses, that's basically the end of the session. So just have a think about the things we've done and what you found to be useful for using children once you are in the classroom setting. Were there some things that you found that you would probably do later on with children?
I think it's going to have different levels.
Yeah.
We started off pretty simple, like
Yeah.
using the pincers, and then it's been really complicated notes. So it's good to be able to have another,
range.
maybe to have for those kids that get it really quickly. exactly. And just give them the next thing and just
Yeah.
keep challenging them.
Uh-huh.
So that's good.
I think using like a range of different things to work the same thing is like the pincers, like all the different
Yeah.
skills, and that way they're that need lots of time on that thing, but they're not getting bored. with the
Yeah.
activity.
And you can do a similar level of activity in a variety of different ways too. Yeah. What did you like, Amy?
I like a lot of them, but I feel like a lot of it's about patience. So
Yeah.
really encouraging them just to take their time.
Yes.
And you kind of want to just get there and do it. And I guess also if kids are getting a little faster, it might be more stressful than the other kids. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Just focus on that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Definitely the concentration that comes along with
Yeah.
sitting and trying to complete a task.
Yeah. Definitely. Cool. But then also you can do it in faster ways, like the little relay that
Yeah,
we
that's
did.
that was
So
fun.
that's sort of where we're working
Yeah.
together too, because most of these experiences have been very sort of individual.
Yeah. You know, it's
Um,
really fun when you work in a team.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and
Wow.
kids would love, that sort of thing. And even going around in a circle, just like passing the earbud in a circle. So to finish up, thanks for your feedback. So I hope that you've all kind of learnt some different experiences and craft ideas to do with the children. As you've sort of seen, they've ranged from a very kind of basic, early kinds of level that you could do with 3-year-olds to things that are far more challenging, even for us to do, with that you could do with some 4-year-olds, not with all 4-year-olds. So it's a big range of different experiences. And the reason why it's so important to be doing those fine motor experiences with children is because fine motor experiences are used all day, every day in our lives. Basically, from getting dressed to writing to, all kinds of things, eating, So that's why at that age, when they're growing so fast and their hands are becoming stronger, it's such a good time to kind of develop that control and the coordination of their hands. So it's super important, and I hope you've taken something away from it. So thank you. Thanks for coming, and thanks for getting so involved.
Cool.
Lovely.
I'll be there.
You can take your crafts home and teach other students if you like. Put it on the wall.
Yes.
I'd probably put Tom's up.
If we're just going to put one up, then probably mine.
All right.
I mean, your sex fit.
Yeah.